Welcome back to 80scomics.com for the review of the Warlord issue number 40 from December of 1980. That sounds beautiful. 1980, the year the Empire Strikes Back came out, and this issue of the Warlord, which has one of the least exciting covers in the entire series. His getup is interesting, but the Brotherhood of Death, not quite as stylish as some of the other ones, until you turn it over. Oh, that's right. Here we've got an ad for Dingo Boots with O.J. Simpson. The juice is loose in Dingo Boots. As a general rule, the entire Warlord series is more about style than substance and character development, but there's a lot of plot in this one. We meet Ashir again, a scoundrel who the Warlord befriends on one of his adventures, except he starts fighting him here at the beginning of the issue with Shakira watching, hanging out there by they kind of look like 1970s Logan's Run fountains, which is, of course, amazing. Mike Grell does the writing and the artwork like usual, and here's that creepy-ass ad for the sea monkeys that nobody likes. Well, and by nobody, I mean me. I actually can't imagine anybody liking that. Did anyone ever buy sea monkeys? Anyway, typical Mike Grell fashion, everyone's walking around half naked with swords, and it's awesome. We learn that Ashir is about to be... He's a king now or something. He's about to be married in an arranged wedding, and obviously he thinks it's going to be terrible, but you know that it's not going to be terrible. And for some reason, they dress the Warlord like that. He looks like I don't even know where to go with this one. Sort of like a half-baked Halloween costume based on one of the members of Alpha Flight. It's the best I got. And there's Shakira, who's wearing a cat on her butt. She's actually a cat, so technically her butt is a cat. Never mind. Hey, look, Superman loves Twinkies. And so do I. So we've got this evil magician here who's spying on the Warlord and his friends. And of course, he's going to capture them or whatever and throw them into the pit with this thing, which is like straight out of Conan. It just makes me want to quote Army of Darkness, though. Into the pit with those blood, you know the line. Well, back to boredom. How can you be bored when you're reading the Warlord? Look, Shakira stabs that guy, and then Ashir stabs this guy. There's lots of stabbing in this issue, which is good. It's a fun read, not one of the most exciting Warlords, but if you're going to buy one, you may as well buy a whole bunch of them. And this one has some bonus storytelling from Mike Grell. A lot of the, most of the later issue Warlords have very short Warlord stories, and then there's like a bonus adventure. Thankfully, this one's drawn by Mike Grell, so it's really good. We've got the drunken dwarf wizard or whatever. Forget that guy's name. Good little side story here. And ads for Kung Fu. It's the Warlord. Issue number 40. Remember to support your local comic book shop in these horrible future times that we live in. When Blade Runner looks fun and optimistic, you know things went wrong. As always, this is approved by the Comics Code and 80scomics.com. The Warlord number 40 with the weird getup. He's got one boot. No boot over here, just a spandex legging. The belt buckle's all right. Got teeth, got eyes. I mean, any belt buckle with teeth and eyes it's got to be good. With 70s pop collar and a bandana with a magic sword and a pistol. Actually, come to think of it, he does look pretty cool. Maybe that will be my Halloween costume. Got nothing else to do in this terrible future. Run around the house looking like this. No one's gonna care.